Nathan Bradforth was a plasterer and drug user who turned to selling drugs in order to finance his habit. He had mixed success as a drug pusher. On the one hand, the judgment says he was doing well enough to give up honest employment as a plasterer. On the other hand, investigators found no evidence of accumulated wealth. Overall, the impression is he was a complete loser. He was discovered in a hotel room rented by his girlfriend with nearly 1,400 ecstasy tablets, more than 60 grams of cocaine, and some methamphetamine. He was also discovered with drug-selling paraphernalia, including scales, plastic deal bags, and a small book in which he was dumb enough to record drug debts. There was also evidence from the girlfriend that his customers did not seem to be drug addicts. This suggested that he was selling to street-level dealers and therefore definitely engaging in commercial trafficking. Whilst on bail in relation to these offences, genius Bradforth was discovered again with a commercial quantity of drugs and a set of scales. What an idiot. He pleaded guilty to a range of charges and was sentenced to 12 years imprisonment on each charge. The sentence was appealed on the grounds that it was manifestly excessive. Like all other criminal offences, sentencing for drug offences is conducted according to the principles in the Penalties and Sentences Act 1992. Justice Muir, however, outlined additional specific factors to be considered for trafficking charges. He said major determinants of penalty in trafficking cases include the type of drugs supplied, the quantity of the drugs, their value, the nature of the venture or undertaking, and whether the activities are commercial or engaged in to feed a habit. In all cases, however, regard must be had to the maximum penalties imposed by statute and the recognition by the legislature and the courts that the purveying of drugs of the nature of those under consideration, however motivated, has the potential to cause much individual suffering as well as social harm and decay. In this case, comparing Bradforth's case to other similar cases, the court determined that the penalty was in fact excessive, and his head sentence was reduced to 10 years imprisonment, with shorter sentences for the other charges to be served concurrently. From this case, we learn the specific additional sentencing factors to be considered for trafficking offences.